Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Stolen Attention Podcast. My name is Steven, and I am joined by Jeremy and Michael.
What's up,
Hey.
guys?
And today, we'll get to what we're going to be talking about here in a little bit. First off, let's just kind of talk about what's been going on. What's been going down real quick with the.
I'm eating some Twizzlers.
Okay.
Twizzlers are actually one of my most favorite candies. So
Yeah. So, has it been a good day for y'all?
Yeah.
I know we're doing an
Definitely.
everyday podcast kind of thing, but it's good to have small talk.
it does. I mean, it kind of leads up to the point, you know.
Instead of just kind of like in the last episode, Jeremy pretty much almost went straight into the topic.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, let's do some small talk. So it's easier to do a little bit of small talk, kind of.
We don't force this. This is basically we're inviting people to listen to our normal conversations.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not trying to rush into the podcast or anything like that. I want us to sit there and talk with one another.
Kind of build up into the actual topic.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's the thing, like, I don't know, it's better to have a little bit of small talk amongst each other, even if it's an everyday thing, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And it doesn't ever hurt.
Like male pattern baldness.
Well, I do have
Doesn't
I,
hurt.
I do have something I can say about that. Very soon
He's got it.
I got for Christmas. I was given a gift card for Guitar Center,
Mhm.
and I put an order for a new guitar strap because I need an extra guitar strap.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And I got one that's more better for my acoustic. And I'm going to move the one I have currently on my acoustic to my electric.
And that has
Uh,
nothing to do with male pattern baldness.
It's a nice, and I got a good price for it. It's a faux leather leather
A full leather.
strap. That's a
all like
wide
full,
strap.
He's all that
So
full
that's-
leather.
Yeah.
Hey, you know
Had
how
a
it is.
tongue tied a little there.
Yeah.
Forgot the. So I can move that. I can move my more rock looking style strap that I have on my Celebrity by Ovation acoustic and put it on my Amazon cheapo brand Telecaster.
Yeah.
And what does that have to do with baldness?
Nothing. You're the only one focused on baldness.
Exactly. I'm one
That's the
brought
only
that
thing
topic
on
up.
your mind and maybe on your head.
Well, he's like, well, I have something that relates to that. And
Because
I'm like,
growing
He
old.
didn't say anything that related to you. He was
Yeah,
talking
and
about the small talk.
So I got that. Also, I got an
That was just me
ocarina
being
coming with
dumb.
it.
You got an ocarina coming with
Yeah,
it?
Key of C ocarina. So I got a new instrument to start playing with. One of my favorite things I like to do every year is I try to pick up a new instrument every year to try to at least be able to play something on it.
Yeah.
I'm slowly running out of instruments, or maybe space for instruments. I've
Yeah.
been playing piano more. I've been playing guitar for many years, and I love trying new things. It helps keep my head sane.
It almost sounds like you're doing a "Would you date me" app thing. I don't know why, but I got a very hello. My name is Michael, and I play guitar and other instruments.
Yeah, if any good Christian God-fearing girl is watching this podcast for some reason,
you just brought up
Yeah.
ocarinas and everything, and it kind of reminded me of that of a not really known Dragon Ball Z character named Tapion.
oh yeah,
Yeah, his I believe it's his weapon is an actual ocarina.
Ocarina?
Ocarina.
Ocarina.
ocarina. He's
No.
using that, and he's like the origin how Trunks gets the sword.
Yeah, I know the Z sword. No,
See
not
what-
not the Z sword. The Z sword goes to Gohan.
Yeah,
See, what I would like to hear on the ocarina will be something from Legend of Zelda.
well,
Yeah.
if I
Ocarina of Time.
once
That's
once I get the ocarina, and if I can find some like tablature for it, on how to play it, it will be one of the first things I want to try to learn.
Heck yeah. And that brings us to no, that's not the subject. So, like, have y'all been watching any anime or anything lately?
not lately, but I mean,
I'm taking a break from Crunchyroll
yeah,
for right now.
Crunchyroll's kind of gone downhill a little bit.
I mean, not really. I use it every day.
It's shows I wanted to watch. Like they only have like partial seasons, and also it was getting uh, it was while I was being in between jobs, so I
Yeah.
took a pause in subscriptions.
Yeah,
I am looking either going for that or High Dive.
I
yeah.
will be honest. I've heard that High Dive does not have hardly any anime on it.
They have a few anime that I like watching.
I did find an anime out that does play that has Big O on it.
Which one?
Oh,
I think it's called Anidub.
any dub?
Is it free?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's one of the piracy ones.
No.
Ah.
Why would I go to a piracy one?
Because I remember last time I watched anything on Crunchyroll was a Yu Yu Hakusho.
Now, the only thing I will say about Anidub is that it has ads galore.
Yeah. It's like ad mania, I bet.
Dude, I'm telling you.
And you're trying to like hit the X to try to get out of the ad, and you accidentally get to where you have to go back to the ad because it just brought you to Google Play.
Yeah.
Sometimes it gets stupid with it. Because I'm like, God, like just play the freaking anime. But yeah, it's on Anidub. See?
Yeah, stuff like that.
Well, that's an ad.
That's an ad. Very much an ad. Like, I will say that, and they try to like, oh, pay $14.99 to get ad free, and I'm like, I don't trust y'all's app enough to do that.
It's like I literally just heard of y'all.
I don't know why, but this ad says 35 seconds left to be rewarded.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah,
to be rewarded for what? The anime I'm trying to watch?
That's kind of like me whenever I'm sitting there watching a video, and all of a sudden an ad just pops up out of nowhere, and it kind of ruins my viewing pleasure.
But see, there's that anime, and then or not that anime app, and then there's another one that I recently had found called Noon, and Noon has some decent animes. It doesn't have Big O on it. Big O is a unique style anime.
Which that's actually a very damn good show too.
It is a very good show.
Batman with a giant robot.
Yeah.
Essentially. And that actually brings us to our subject, anime.
Yeah.
All right.
I would like to hear about like what kind of anime do y'all like? What kind of anime do you not like?
I like.
Hang on.
Okay. Kind of jumping the gun a little bit.
Yeah, you are. Hold on, daggum, man. See, that's
Don't
why
worry,
I was trying to
don't
fix
worry. I
up.
did that too.
Yeah, please
That's
do
awesome.
not break my laptop. I kind of need that for school.
I know that's like the third time you've said that. I'm like, it's not gonna change that bad cord management in here. That's the issue. We got all new mic setups.
we have all these wires and cords just
we're
everywhere.
I'm going to as soon as after we get done with all our recordings. I'm planning on dismantling a little bit and then rebuilding so I can get the wire management done.
And this may be the last episode you will ever hear.
No, that ain't gonna be the last episode.
With the Stolen Tension podcast, we're out.
Stolen
Walk out.
tension. Stolen tension.
Yeah, no, I kind of said that fast. I'm like, you know what? Peace.
But but today, what I want to hear is, like I said, your favorite kind of animes. Why they're your favorite kind of animes. Animes that you don't really like.
Yeah.
Animes you find kind of weird. Animes you are like, it's weird, but it's like a good weird.
Or a bad weird.
Or bad weird. You know,
Yeah.
kind of that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Animes that you're like, okay, I like this, but question mark?
Yeah. Then there's always
like
those.
Michael's Kasimasi one.
Then there's always those animes that are just overhyped.
Yeah, but that's like One Piece and Naruto.
I mean, I
Bleach.
will be honest with you. I don't like Naruto or Boruto. I grew up watching fantasy anime like Inuyasha and all that, and
Well, see, I
but
don't mind Naruto. It's just everybody was just so Naruto this,
yeah,
Naruto that. Oh my
they
god, Naruto is just
it
so Naruto. Oh my
it
god.
got to the point to where people started saying, you know what? Let's have a fantasy match between Naruto and Goku.
Well, that's a
But
typical thing
I was gonna say
of nerd
that
culture.
Yeah,
that is a very typical thing
You
of
I
know,
was
anime.
the classic Goku versus Superman. Come
I
on.
was
Yeah,
I was
but
on Facebook and I was actually part of an anime group, and they said that the one question we cannot ask is a fantasy fight between Goku and Naruto because it had been asked so many times. And to give you my honest opinion, I think Goku would whip his ass.
see, but thing is there's people that would come up and think Naruto would kick his ass. It's just to
But
each their own.
here's the thing, though: Naruto can't blow up a planet.
He can.
You just heard it
Can't,
from one.
well, let's not forget that Broly is also another Saiyan who blew up an entire universe with
I
one
mean,
blast.
but thing is you're just like, oh no, only this guy, only this guy.
Yeah.
It's like I understand, but how long did it take him to get that strong?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Well, Goku was he was born weak, of course. He was born with like a power level of 2. But then after all the battles, you know,
but see,
Saiyans, they get stronger like with every battle.
but and as I said, to each their own. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you say Goku. Michael may say Naruto.
'Cause I grew up as a Dragon Ball fan. I think we all know that.
I say neither one, because we all know
One-
that
we
Pinkie
all-
Pie is the strongest. No,
No.
I
we
don't
all know.
know.
We
What-
all
what
know.
is that
We
from?
all know
Is that-
Saitama.
Don't estimate the Deadpool of children's TV shows.
Or just
is that who's Pinkie Pie? Isn't that from?
Yeah, that's from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic.
yeah, he only knows that because he watched My Little.
I know. I never watched it. I only know because I remember there was apparently a magic card set or something like that.
Yeah.
That was My Little Pony, and I
Yeah.
was just like,
I was
oh
like,
my
that's
dear
for
God.
that's for little girls anyway. Like,
Yeah, I'm not one for. I'm not one for that, but you know what? Like I said, to each their own. That's
Yeah.
their thing.
but like one anime that I always loved and one I actually grew up watching was Inuyasha, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we all watched that. You know, it was a great
Yeah.
show and
Yeah.
it won multiple awards and everything. And it's because it had so many memorable characters in there, like Inuyasha, Kagome, Sesshomaru,
Who was the monk?
Moroku.
Who was the lady with the cat, like lion thing? I don't know what it. I don't know what it is.
The Lion Cat, I think that was Kilala.
Kilala, yeah.
Yeah, that was the
The
cat.
girl, what's her name? It's been a while since I've seen that
Who
one.
was she though?
I don't know. I forgot. I remember Shippo because he was the little
Yeah,
fox
I remember
demon that
Shippo.
could he could like transform into any
I
form.
did like the monk because I liked the black
the-
hole in his hand.
yeah, the wind tunnel.
Yeah, the wind tunnel. But
Sango.
Sango.
Sango was her
Yeah.
name.
Okay.
But my favorite character from that show is of course Sesshomaru because if you ever see me on a video, I'm tall. I'm 6'9", and Sesshomaru he's a tall guy too.
Mhm.
But he only has one arm because he lost his arm in a battle with Inuyasha.
Yeah.
But he has one arm, but with that one arm, this dude literally has the strength of Hercules. And he can literally kill anybody without even touching them. He has a move that's called a poison claw, which he poisons it like that and he just slings it out like that.
yeah.
And if it hits you, it automatically dissolves you bone and all.
Kundere and Tsundere.
Yeah.
See, one of the animes that I've always thought that's always been one of my favorite animes is believe it or not, the first anime I've ever really remember watching was Tenchi Muyo
Yeah.
back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Late
That was
90s.
that was a good show.
Mm-hmm. And so That was one of the very first animes I've ever really watched. Which, yes, it's one of those ones that's they say is a harem.
Yeah.
Because you got Tenchi, then you got Ayako or whatever her name is, and then God, what's her name? I can't remember all their names.
They're
Kagome, not Kagome.
Kagome!
Kagome. But no, it was Ryaoki.
Yeah.
It had Ryaoki, and which I think Ryaoki is actually the little cat bunny thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Ryoko
Yeah.
is the actual being, human being like creature or person, alien, who is actually the daughter apparently of who was my favorite character, Washu.
Who produced that show anyway? Was it Viz Media or Funimation?
It wasn't Funimation. I don't even think it was Viz Media.
Oh.
I don't remember who did.
Was it Studio Dean?
Huh?
Studio Ghibli?
Dean?
No.
Or
I know.
I don't remember.
I know it wasn't Studio Ghibli.
No,
because that was more cartoonish.
That I was gonna say, sure, it wasn't Studio Ghibli.
Because I know Studio Ghibli also did the animation for Ni no Kuni, the games and such. By the way, those games are awesome. I like those.
See but other than that, the thing I really liked about Tenchi Muyo was, I don't know, the story was funny. It was good. It was silly and kind of out there. But like, as you kind of progress and you're seeing each character kind of come in, because you start with I think it starts with Aoki or Ayoko or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
She's like the pink-haired or purple-haired, whatever colored hell princess. And then you have Ryoko, whatever her name is, comes in and they're fighting. And then you have God, what's her name? Mahoshi.
Yeah.
Which is a blonde girl who is very just out there.
Yeah. See, I think the reason why I like the Inuyasha so much is it's fantasy, but yet it's also action. I've always liked sword slinging action. And that kind of brings me to another show that I'm pretty sure a lot of old school anime fans remember. In fact, the Union Arena just came out with this not too long ago. It's Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say that's Michael's one of Michael's favorites.
It's definitely one. It's on my top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a great show because I've always liked those fighting styles. That's why I like Yu Yu Hakusho so much. It's because
what was so brilliant about Rurouni Kenshin, despite the crazy stuff with the guy who started it, he seamlessly blended historical fiction, a awesome romance story, and some of the best action choreography of its time and storytelling. It was just an all around, and it's one of the things I love about anime is that it allows for people to go and deal with the fullness of the human condition.
Yeah.
A lot more than a lot of Western shows.
Yeah.
Like you're not just. It's not just action.
Kind of like Cowboy Bebop.
Well, see, I was gonna say Cowboy Bebop. Like my top 3 favorite animes are Western anime or space Western animes, and that they always will be. I mean, compared to, like my if you had to do like different subjects, like what type of anime? Oh, what genre of anime do you like? Do you have one in each one? I mean, space westerns, going to be Cowboy Bebop, Outlaw Star, and Trigun.
Yeah,
straight up.
Have always been my favorite animes. I loved them whenever they came out back then,
they're kind of my favorite style of sci-fi out there, because what it does so well, a lot of sci-fi is like either dystopian or utopian.
Yeah.
It is like a very glorified scientific world.
Yeah.
But with like Trigun and with especially with Cowboy Bebop,
Mhm.
it's us.
Yeah.
It is it's the same crazy humans we know every day.
Yeah.
And it's
Pretty much, yeah.
it's not a utopia. No, there's government corruption everywhere. There is taxes
I
and
was gonna say, yeah,
everything.
it's not a utopia. It's not a dystopia. It's nothing like that.
It-
you
It's
it's-
know.
it's just pretty much a corrupted world.
No,
It's
not really
no,
corrupted either.
No, it's
No,
not even
it's like
corrupted.
literally
It's
this.
just us living life, and
It's just a different
those
setting.
three
Yeah.
animes are just essentially just our regular lives, just in the future.
Yeah,
Don't
what-
you
That's all
just
it
love
is.
it whenever your phone just randomly goes off?
I know.
you know,
No, I see, 'cause-
our residential Moogle has
Well-
brought forth a message.
Well, I grew up.
It was a Reddit thing saying thank you.
See, I grew up and I always liked watching old school shows like Yu Yu Hakusho. I was never really into Sailor Moon, but I liked Yu Yu Hakusho because not only is it action packed, but also one of my favorite character was a Kuwabara, and Kuwabara is a tall guy just like me.
So
Yeah.
I was talking about that Noon Anime app
Uh-huh.
earlier too. So if you go to Noon Anime, I'm not saying that like
We're
Oh,
not.
Let's do it now.
we're not
We're not
affiliated with them or
sponsored.
anything.
Yeah,
I like watching anime. I watch anime every freaking day.
yeah.
Like I watch it every day, all day.
He's
And,
pretty much a big time anime nerd. I mean, he's literally the biggest anime nerd that I know
But in
of.
this sense, I don't know how, but somehow in July I put in 76 hours in anime in one day. I don't know how I did that, but somehow I did.
Apparently you were bending space and time, I guess.
I guess I was
Oh.
watching 2 sets of anime at one time,
Well,
within like three
Everybody
different
was on.
devices.
Everybody was on the
Yeah.
same account and different TV screens throughout. the
I have not a clue, but I just know that I was looking at that, and my wife looked at it, and she goes, "How the hell did you watch 76 hours of anime in one day?"
magic.
I was like, yeah,
I was just like,
but
I have
it's
no
called
clue.
Magic Dust.
But I was gonna say that Noon Anime has Big O,
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Anyway,
which is phenomenal because Big O you can't find anywhere.
yeah,
That
they
is
they
a-
literally took it off of every single other platform.
It wasn't even on any platform. You could not find it anywhere. Period.
Yeah.
You know, they-
It's just one of those animes that,
if you can find it, watch it.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, definitely.
Hands
We
down.
we actually highly recommend you watching that.
Big O is a phenomenal anime. It is kind of I believe it's an older anime. Yeah, 1999 is whenever it came out.
That's whenever the first Hunter x Hunter actually came out too.
Yeah.
No, not the remake.
If
The
you
re-
like Batman the animated series, noir, sci-fi, you will love Big O.
See, you know what my favorite recent anime has been though?
What?
Dawn to Dawn.
Yeah.
That has been my all-time favorite anime so far. I have watched it like 3 times. I watched it 3 times in like the span of a month.
I mean, did you complete the entire series or?
Yeah.
Nice.
There's only 2 seasons,
Nice.
and I'm waiting for a 3rd season. I'm hoping they're going to be coming out with a 3rd season
I'm
and maybe
still
a
wait-
4th one.
I'm still waiting on them to come out with some new Hunter x Hunter.
Oh no, I know that the something with Hunter x Hunter has expired. I think, and that's
Oh.
why you can't find it anywhere now.
Well-
Actually, you know what? I'm going to look on that
Well,
anime.
well, like I was saying earlier, the reason why I like Yu Yu Hakusho so much is because Kuwabara is not only a tall guy like me, but he's also voiced by Chris Sabin, who does the voice of Vegeta. And every time you hear him talk, you can say, "Hey, you know what? That's not just Kuwabara. That's Vegeta."
Yeah,
And plus,
great
he's
voice.
prideful too. You know,
Hey. There it is.
he is strong. Or are they coming out with it now?
No, that's on that anime app. I
Oh,
was telling
nice.
you.
Nice.
That's what I'm saying. That if y'all want to watch anime for free, there you go.
Yeah.
Go to Noon Anime. I think that's what it's called. I'm about to have to go and double check. Y'all keep talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say my first love in anime. You know, I
Was
once
himself.
again it's my
He was
because of my
definitely in love
dad
with himself.
was a anime called Speed Racer.
Yeah.
You know, it's Hanna Barbera era Japanese anime where
I
the
think we all
lip
know
syncing
what that
is
is.
way off, but still, yeah, very charming show.
Yeah.
And it was my first. It was
And
Yeah,
plus,
just Noon Anime. Just look it up on your Google Play or whatever it's called, or iPhone, whatever you're on, and
know
just
what,
look
when you
up
think-
Noon Anime.
when you think about it, that's actually kind of a
okay.
good
You
shout
might
out to Noon
possibly
Anime.
put a link on the description.
Yeah, I probably can. I'll just have to.
When-
Actually, no, I don't know because this is a mobile app.
So,
Well, we'll look into that.
So-
For our
every
audience.
anybody that's listening to this, we're not associated with them, but if you want to,
we
go check out Noon Anime.
we give props to things that are awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, like for
But-
one, you can't find Hunter x Hunter anywhere. You can't find Big O anywhere. It's not on Crunchyroll. It's not on Hot Dog. It's not
Yeah,
on
'cause-
anything else.
because Crunchyroll took Hunter x Hunter off.
Yeah, and I mean, it's. I'm like, you know what?
They
I
took
don't
off
mind you-
Claymore. They took off Claymore.
Yeah, they took off. They took off a bunch of stuff. You know, they took off the English version of Naruto on there.
You know,
Really?
and they had the rights for it.
I know they have the rights to it and everything, but they took off the English dub of it.
I wonder if you can get a VPN, and able to run Crunchyroll to a different location, like maybe Japan or Australia.
Probably.
I don't know. You
It
probably-
might change
I
up
mean,
the.
I've heard that some people here in America can actually get like TV shows from like Italy from.
Yeah, by using the VPN service, you can do that with Netflix. I wonder if that will work with Crunchyroll.
I don't know.
Maybe so. Anywho,
Anyway, but yeah, check out Noon Anime, everybody.
Yeah.
and if Noon Anime wants to sponsor us, that'll be awesome.
Yeah,
I'm not asking for sponsors though.
yeah.
But no, but we're not asking. We're just saying
Yeah.
we give props to those who do awesome.
We're not gonna go. Oh, please.
Anywho, another major anime I'm a huge fan of. Like just hearing the ending song, puts a tear to my eye. It's a Clannad.
Oh, Clannad, yeah.
That is such great storyline.
It's sad though. That's the thing.
And you know what? Honestly, I believe if a show does not affect you in some form of emotional spectrum, there's
Then-
something up with the show. You know,
Yeah,
does
then
it
there's
excite
definitely
you?
something wrong with you.
You know,
Well, it has to depend on like
How-
Like,
what
what are you
the
doing?
anime's about, stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's kind of like Your Lie in April. You know.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't- You can't watch Your Lie in April and not be disappointed. Not
Yeah.
disappointed, but sad in the end.
I mean,
Because-
there are several action-packed animes that are also like that, where they have like really, really sad scenes, like where one of the main characters dies.
Yeah.
Come-
And like the one of the saddest scenes in Dragon Ball Z is whenever Majin Vegeta blows himself up to kill Majin Buu, and a lot of people were like, "Man, that's so sad," because Vegeta's got a big
total
following.
redemption arc.
Yeah, he's got a big following, you know, but whenever it comes to like anime characters and everything that are most transformed, I'd say Vegeta's up there because
Yeah.
when you think about it, when we first saw him during the Saiyan saga, he was evil.
And
Yep.
isn't it crazy to think that the Saiyan saga started in the 80s?
Yeah, definitely.
Isn't that crazy to think? Because Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball, was released in the 80s, and then Dragon Ball
As a
Z-
manga.
No, the first series.
Oh yeah.
The series of Dragon Ball
Yeah.
was in the 80s. Dragon
Yeah.
Ball Z released in like 1988.
Yeah, no,
89 or
it's
something.
and the thing is, Dragon Ball is still going with Dragon Ball Daima.
But see, you know, what's
Even
funny?
even though Akira Toriyama's
What-
dead, may he rest in peace.
Yeah, but see, you know what's funny though is the fact that a lot of Dragon Ball, almost all the seasons, a lot of it came out in the 90s. Because
Yeah.
like I believe GT came out in the 90s.
Yeah, that was like mid '90s,
Yeah, something like that.
like
And then-
90, not like '94. Because I remember watching a Super Saiyan 4 Goku take on Omega Shenron.
Yeah,
And-
see, and then like, what was another one from back then?
Oh, there were so many.
Yeah.
I know there's
And all because of one little thing. The one thing that really brought anime to the forefront here in the United States, Toonami.
yeah, Toonami. Yeah,
Toonami is what helped brought
Like,
anime to us.
Toonami was also on Adult Swim.
Yeah,
so,
Toonami and
yeah.
Four
Well, it
Kids.
wasn't on Adult Swim. It was a program that came on before Adult Swim.
Yeah.
And so it just allowed people to have a time to watch anime and get to see if they like anime and introduce them to it.
And their choices were some of the best.
I mean,
Out
they
there.
literally had Inuyasha.
They had
Yeah.
Inuyasha, they had Big O,
They
Ghost
had,
in the Shell,
yeah, they had Ghost in the Show. They
They
had
had Trigun, Cowboy Bebop.
They had
Full Metal Alchemist,
Full Metal
Yeah.
Alchemist. Naruto was on there
That's-
at a later time.
Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball Z was on there, and GT.
I think
Yeah.
was it Naruto on there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
It
The
was.
Dragon Ball GT wasn't, because Dragon Ball GT was before that.
Yeah, but it was aired.
It was rerun.
Oh yeah.
All,
Yeah.
all the animes that were on Toonami were reruns.
Yeah, we kind
I
of
mean-
got them a little later.
I mean, Toonami is still around, and they still show stuff like One Piece and Sword Art Online and
Yeah. but
Assassination Classroom.
Like,
Yep.
believe it or not, a lot of the anime that we watched are older than what we think. Because
Yeah.
I even think that Inuyasha is a lot older than what we think.
Yeah, that was in the '90s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, another one that I'm a big fan of Full Metal, hands down.
Yeah.
One of the best storytelling, and I always loved the style what Square Enix does.
Yeah.
Square Enix, with their video games, the Final Fantasy series,
Mhm.
In Kingdom
and
Hearts.
Squaresoft, Kingdom Hearts, they have such a unique style that if you know what you're looking for, you will find it everywhere. Like Chrono Crusade.
Yeah.
Chrono Crusade is, like, there's Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, no, Chrono Crusade, the anime,
The anime,
which is
okay.
nowhere,
Yeah.
which is nowhere related.
Yeah, no,
but
That's
still,
that's kind of like Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Had nothing to
which
do with
is-
Michael
it was really
Myers.
funny. Sorry, whenever you said Chrono, I was like Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger
Yeah.
are pretty good games, but I
Yeah.
don't remember
Yeah.
them being part of Chrono Crusade.
but they have like this same feel, and there's such a style that you when you know when they do their work in anime or in games, you know it's a Square Enix.
yeah,
It's kind of like a Studio Ghibli.
It's
Like-
Say
just-
like-
Studio Ghibli is someone that
Like,
There's a
intri-
there's a more like cartoonish though. I mean, when you
Yeah,
think about it, like their characters. I know this is gonna sound kind of weird coming from a guy like me, but their characters are cute and adorable. like
see-
They're
I
kawaii.
know this is gonna.
be.
The thing is I was playing Nino Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch,
Mhm.
and I will say Oliver, the main character, he's a cute kid because he's done by Studio Ghibli.
Yeah,
and it's also
He's so huggable at this one.
yeah. There's Steel Ghibli.
Studio.
He said
Studio.
steel.
I
He
know,
said Steel
yeah.
Ghibli.
Anywho, Hayao Miyazaki is regarded as the Walt Disney of Japanese animation.
Yeah, isn't she the one that created Spirited Away? Oh, he.
He.
Hayao Miyazaki.
Isn't he? He came out with
Yep.
Spirited Away and
That's part of the Ghibli
and
lineup.
Howl's Moving Castle, right?
Yep.
Almost any of those major hit movies is all him.
And
That guy, I will say, genius.
And you know what's funny? You know he set out to do that on purpose.
Mhm.
He set out to make a definition of what anime is.
It's supposed to be
define
fun.
it. Well, not fun. He wanted it to be defined.
Yeah. he was also behind. He was behind some of the Lupin the Third work.
Yeah.
I've never been a big fan of Lupin the Third.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
the more that Hanna-Barbera era
Oh yeah.
kind of anime.
Yeah.
A lot
Mm.
more. It's more influenced by Western.
Isn't it like from the
cartoons.
60s or 70s?
About
I think so. I think it's around the same time
Yeah.
as
like Speed
As like
Racer.
a
yeah,
Speed Racer.
Yeah.
I'd say
it's a
that
little
I'd
more
say
fluid.
the most iconic thing about Speed Racer, if you're a car guy, is the Mach 5.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, my dad.
'Cause they
What-
literally built a real life Mach 5.
Yeah,
I know.
one of my
for the actual
dad's
movie.
biggest wishes that if I ever made the money, I want to make happen
Is build a
uh,
Mach 5.
is build a Mach 5, and it's possible. There's a guy who sells fiberglass body kits.
Yeah.
That
I
are
was gonna say, you could. I think you could just go to there's a museum that has it.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can-
and-
And it's you can buy the body kits, and it's all painted up, ready to go.
Yep.
All
It's
you
kinda like a
need to do is
NASCAR.
buy I think it's a Dodge Viper frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you just buy a Dodge Viper and if it has a horrible body but everything else works,
Yeah.
take off the body of it and slap that body onto that one. Lo and behold, you now have a Mach 5.
It's kind of like what they did with the original 1966 Batmobile, where they just took like a
Yeah.
Plymouth frame and just made a custom body. And
Pretty
made it look
much,
like a
I
Bat-
remember hearing about that.
Oh yeah,
It's kind
And-
of like the Joker. You know, the
Yeah.
Joker has a mustache.
Yeah.
yeah.
And that was
And
because
the
he,
Horde-
he didn't want to shave his mustache, the
Yeah.
actor.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Something Romero was his name.
Caesar
Yeah.
Romero.
Yeah,
Caesar Romero.
Yeah, Caesar Romero.
They
Yeah.
want to shave his mustache. And
yeah.
it was funny. The guy
So
go,
they just painted over it.
yeah, they came up to him. They go, "You need to shave your mustache," and he goes,
No.
no."
Just paint over it.
He goes, "Just paint over it." And they said that he was the most difficult one to work with because of that.
Yeah.
I was like, "That's his signature thing is his mustache." So yeah.
Yeah.
Now here's a good question on anime. Very similar to one I brought up a while ago with video games. What anime has the most defined you?
The most defined me is the one
Yeah.
that I was actually just talking about. It was Dragon Yu Yu Hakusho.
Like,
Because Kuwabara, Kuwabara, he's strong and he's full of pride and everything.
and he's also a giant himbo.
yeah, and he's a goofball.
Hey, he's a cool guy.
Yeah,
And he
But-
gets the Grim Reaper.
yeah.
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 I don't know what anime would best describe me. Because, I don't know.
Or like most influenced you.
Most
Most
influence
influence Inuyasha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, that's like two different questions there.
I go like, if you can't answer one, you can answer the other.
See,
Well,
I
how
guess,
about this question? If you can have any weapon from any anime, what would you have?
I don't know.
There's a lot of
'Cause,
that.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
there's
definitely.
a lot of weapons. Because
And that-
mean,
I mean, Michael, both me and Michael actually have a Pokeball.
so do I.
Well,
Well, all
well,
three
no
of
one
us
cares
have
about
one.
your Pokeball.
I was just saying, I also got video game weapons and
Yeah.
I got katanas and I got knives and
I got
all kinds
knives
of
too, but that doesn't mean shit.
let's see,
Mhm.
like I got one. You all know I got Squall's Gunblade.
He also got
Straight
the
up.
Keyblade.
Yeah,
Don't
I
you?
had a key. I
You
had a
had. Oh.
Keyblade.
What'd you do with that one?
That one's gone.
Let's say if it's a normal, just a straight normal weapon, nothing like super hyper magical, I would love a true replica of Rurouni Kenshin's blade.
I would love to have the Master Sword.
The Master Sword is freaking awesome.
I would love that.
Okay.
I don't think they're going to hear
Now,
you from
when-
you standing up there.
Oh, my ass hurts. I'm buggered.
There's underneath the my teeter hang up. There's a little pad with the football on it.
Oh yeah.
You can lean down and grab that sucker and give yourself a little extra cushion for you to see. Yep.
But see,
Uh,
if I could choose a weapon from any anime, I would like to have the
Stuck.
God dang.
It must have got when I was. Oh, lo and behold. Yeah, you got. You know which part to put not on your keister.
You know what part not to put your ass on. But
I'm not so butthurt anymore.
if I could choose any anime weapon, I would lock the Big O. No, that I mean, because technically it is a weapon.
Yeah.
It is a weapon.
It's a weapon.
It's a weapon.
It's definitely a weapon.
But now
If it falls into the wrong hands, though.
But see, if I said the Big O, everybody's gonna be like, "Well, you're gonna have the M3X65 Gundam," and I'm gonna be like, "God."
I
The
mean,
RX-78, no, but the unicorn with the funnels,
Michael likes unicorns.
the Mobile Suit Gundam
The Mobile
unicorn,
Suit Gundam?
Yeah.
unicorn, or the Strike Free, not the Strike Freedom. Yeah, although I love the Strike
Yeah.
Freedom, but the wing, the Gundam, the Wing Gundam.
You see,
That would really
I can't think of the
since
names.
it's for me, I think the weapon I would actually like to have two of them. There's actually two versions. We were talking about Inuyasha earlier. I'd like to have the Tetsaiga because who doesn't want a sword that can kill 100 enemies with one swipe?
Yeah.
And Inuyasha's brother Sashomaru has the Tenseiga that can cure people. You know, it can bring them back to life.
And he
But,
always
you know-
sat there and he was always pissed that he had that. Like, why?
Yeah,
have I
but
got
you
this?
know he couldn't wield it though because Inuyasha's father actually said he designated it to him.
Yeah.
But there was also a third sword in the series called Sounga. In fact, you know
It
that
sounds like some kind of weird thing. Songa.
you know, you remember the Inuyasha movie Swords of an Honorable Ruler?
Nope. I actually have not seen any of the
Yeah, well,
Inuyasha
Swords of
movies.
an Honorable Ruler is about Sounga, the third sword.
Mhm.
Apparently, if it falls into the wrong hands, it can cause like world domination and such. It
Dang.
can basically collapse modern civilization. And the only way to beat it was to have Inuyasha and Sashomaru work together, and that would be the only way to beat it. Which they ended up doing that. For
Yeah.
the first time, Sashomaru and Inuyasha actually worked together.
So
Which they were usually just fighting against one another, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say for magical weaponry, it's either the Unlimited Blade Works from the Fate series,
Yeah.
or Babylon's Gate, also
Yeah.
from the Fate series.
Isn't that a game also?
Yes, it's also a game.
Because I remember there was
Tide Moon.
an old game on the PC called Fate.
Well,
It
that's,
was like
I was gonna say that's a completely different
yeah.
name.
yeah.
yeah. It
This
was
one's
it
more
was
of
it was
a-
more of a D&D game.
Yeah.
This one's more of a visual novel.
Yeah.
But still yet, pretty much with Unlimited Blade Works, it's like this character has made a lot of weapons in his life. He was basically granted immortality,
Yeah.
and he made a lot of weapons. So he's able to summon all of these weapons out of nothing, and just like, you know what? I'm going to shoot an arrow that's a nuclear missile. One nuke arrow. How about all the nuke arrows
Yeah.
and just spam it?
I'll just be sitting there on my chair looking like Thanos, and I'm all like, I had the Infinity Gauntlet. You know what?
and very
It all
sim-
disappears.
and very similar, the Babylon Gate, or I might be saying the name wrong, but it was the one for I forgot the character's name, but he was like the king of Babylon.
Yeah.
If
was
I
like-
could have a sword real quick, thinking about it, have you ever seen the anime called I Parry Everything?
No, I don't think I have.
It's one
fact,
of
I
the
know I
newer
haven't.
isekais, right?
I guess, yeah. And it's just, it's funny. it's about this guy who's like, oh, I want to be an adventurer, and he goes and does all these tests, and they're like, you can't be an adventurer.
I thought you were about to say I want to be an Avenger, and I was like,
I want to be an Avenger. But
that got to go through Captain America. You need to contact him.
But he
He'll
like
make you
goes through all this trouble trying to become an adventurer, and then they're like, well, the only thing you could learn how to do was learn how to parry, and so they're like, all right, they're like, you got to go away, we're not going to train you or anything, right? And so he leaves, and he goes back to his house, which is like way off in the woods.
Yeah.
And he goes, you know what? I'm just going to take everything I've learned and just keep on training. And he gets to the point where it's like 14 years later. He comes up and he goes, I haven't learned a single skill but parry. That is the only skill he knows how to do. And he goes, parry, and he goes, whoom, and he parries like 100 swords. And he's just like, all right. Well, he gets a weapon called the Blackened Sword, I think, or something like that. But it's an indestructible sword.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he took on a black dragon. Everybody kind of in anime, black dragon is kind of a stronger dragon.
Is it kind of like a mixture between fantasy also, or what?
Yeah, it's fantasy.
Yeah.
But he parried the dragon's breath attack.
Yeah.
And the dragon was just like, what? Like, how is this possible? His sword, I think, would be cool to have.
It kind of reminds me of Mashal.
Yeah, I like Mashal. Mashal was a good anime.
It was funny though.
So stupid,
it was just funny because it was kind of like a mix. It's kind of like Harry Potter. This guy's trying to get into the school, but he doesn't. I mean, he's super strong, but he doesn't have any magical powers or nothing.
That's what's so stupid about it. He doesn't do anything of any significance.
But yeah, he still gets into school, and people. I think people want to challenge him to a fight or something. He like damn near kills them with one hit.
My thing is he would do anything for a cream puff. Yeah. That's the thing that gets me is how he just comes up and he's like,
hey, he's a simple man with simple needs, and that simple need is
the thing is he wasn't very smart either, but he was very resourceful, but he was super strong. Like he literally punched a wall and just shattered it without even putting much effort into it.
I can be easily motivated by a Chuck and Eclair.
And it's just funny
for a
because,
cream puff.
My thing is like there was this one where they came up and they're like, he did all this stuff and they came up and he starts reaching into his coat and they go, what's he about to pull out? What's he about to do? Oh my god! And he pulls out a cream puff. He pulls out a cream puff and he grabs a munching on it.
He grabs a cream puff and he eats it.
Well, they're sitting there going like, what's going on?
Magic and I think it was called Magic and Mashal.
I think it was just called Mashal.
Yeah. Oh no, it's been a while since I've seen that, but man, the cream puff thing, man, that always got me. I was like, this is super hilarious.
It was so stupid.
Like it could be like the most serious scene in the entire show.
All you see is just him back there with the cream puff, just like.
And that's one of the beauty things. Sometimes there's shows that it doesn't make sense.
I know.
But it works. Or it's like, and then there's ones that's like, it's somehow absolute deep, and the other times it's a penis joke.
Well,
like
the
thing
is there's
like Fooly Cooley.
They make certain characters stupid like that for a reason, but yeah, it's funny. Like Gone from Hunter x Hunter. He's not the smartest kid. He's literally a kid in the first one because he's like 12. But yeah, he's so funny because he acts so childish and everything.
Yeah. So just to ask real quick, what is like one of the darker kind of animes you've ever seen?
Ooh.
Like a dark anime.
Well,
I know there are some dark parts of Big O.
But no, I'm talking about dark.
Okay, I will say, first one always comes to mind is Death Note.
Yeah,
Death Note,
because you can. It's the thing about Death Note is it's kind of scary when you think about it, is you have a guy who can literally write your name in a book of death.
Yeah. Now I got
and
one
and the
that's-
way you can die, and then you just die like that.
Yeah, and I got one that may be a little bit darker. To me, is a little bit darker.
My Little Pony.
Called Care Bears.
Teletubbies.
The Teletubbies. They
will
they
tra-
trapped
they-
that baby in that sun. Man.
They literally tellied that tubby, didn't he?
Those changelings, man.
But no, one of the animes that I think of whenever it comes to darkness, like a dark anime like that, is Welcome to the HNW or something like that.
Yeah.
HNK. It's an anime that's about a guy who's, I don't know what they're called, where they're locked up. He's like a recluse.
He's hikikomori.
Yeah.
It's a Japanese term where they
So-
stay locked up in their house and whatnot.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
different levels. There's NEET, so that is not in employment nor in education
Yeah.
or training. So you're just in that limbo of life.
Yeah.
Well, but it's about him losing his mind.
Yeah,
Essentially.
Yeah.
So
He
sees a bunch
he
of-
practically goes like psychotic or
Yeah, so
something.
he sees a bunch of really,
Yeah.
really weird stuff. And another anime to me that kind of ties in with that anime
Yeah.
is Paranoia Agent.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That
Definitely.
is a
yeah.
dark anime.
Satoshi
Dark-
Kon, right? That was Satoshi Kon.
I don't know.
I think that was Satoshi.
I don't know.
I know it's been a
I
while
can't
since
His
I've seen that.
stuff. If memories are great, it was Satoshi Kon who did that one. Like the same person who did Perfect Blue. He is one of the masters of anime thriller.
Yeah.
Like,
And-
to me, that anime was super dark. Because it was
If
just,
there's anybody out there that likes anime like this, go check that out because it will scare the shit out of you.
it doesn't
Well,
scare you. It makes you sit there and just
You-
kind of
No.
question what's going on.
Yeah.
You have to really
It's
sit there and think.
So it's kind of
Yeah.
like an M Night Shyamalan movie,
Not
like like
there is
a
twist.
thriller.
There is a
Yeah,
twist.
what the
at
twist?
end. Yeah, like there is a twist at the end of Paranoia Agent, which I don't want to really say, but I mean it doesn't really matter.
Because
But
you can
it's-
tell it's actually going to be kind of freaky and
It's
Yeah,
not that
sus-
it's freaky.
it's suspicious or
It's
something
not
like
that
that,
it's
'cause-
freaky. It's just it
It's
covers dark
existential.
themes.
Yeah.
It
It's-
covers dark themes.
It deals with existential crisis.
oh yeah,
And
so-
paranoia.
yeah,
Well, 'cause,
that's
like,
why they call it Paranoia Agent.
Well, because like the main girl, she's overstressed from work.
Yeah,
She created this one character that she's now being pressured into creating a new character. She can't come up with a new character, so she starts freaking out, getting herself worked up. And so she does create a new character and calls it the Paranoia Agent.
yeah.
You know, it's actually a world. It reflects our modern society.
Yeah.
And this was back in the time of like flip phones.
I thought you were about to say flip
I
flops.
know, I was like, flip-flops?
Flip phones is when this was out and about, and
Which are
it-
still out.
so
Yeah, but not...
but it,
But
not
it
as
talks
prominent.
it brings
Yeah.
up the idea of our modern way of technology, how memes are disposed or how information is now disposed around the world today.
Yeah.
Very easy with Facebook, through the internet, through video, through podcasts like us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
So another dark one I would recommend is Pule Magi Madoka Magica.
I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
Wow.
It's at first it looks like a magical girl anime. It looks like something that like Sailor Moon
Oh,
until
Sailor Moon.
episode 3, and you find out what the flip is going on.
yeah.
Kind of like the episode 3 of, Full Metal Alchemist.
Like
Or
yeah,
or episode 4, I mean.
so
Is it 4 or 3? It's
about-
4.
Yeah.
yeah, but literally the whole world gets upended with one bit of information, and it just gets darker and darker and darker, and it is a definite deal with the devil kind of show. I will highly recommend it. It's real thinky, but and it looks cutesy at first, and then all of a sudden,
Looks can be deceiving.
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
it changes in a heartbeat. And now one of the more horror stuff.
What they twist?
The Junji Ito collection.
Junji and
Ito.
Let me-
He is a mangaka who's a horror mangaka.
Mhm.
His stuff is like equivalent to like H.P. Lovecraft.
Oh, yeah.
Like imagine like if H.P. Lovecraft and Hellraiser mashed together.
Okay. Well,
We definitely have to check that one out.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. There's so many of them, and there's a whole collection. And I think it's all on Crunchyroll.
okay.
Okay.
Very
Yeah.
solid. Now another dark one to try is Berserk.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, I know that's a dark one.
Yeah.
Dude, Griffith.
There's a guy I think that's on YouTube that likes to imitate what's his name from Berserk.
Yeah,
Guts.
Yeah. The
but
thing is, he does it all in good heart and all that, and it's kind of interesting because he also cooks. I forgot his name though.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to end this episode here. We're kind of at the end of our line. I think we touched up on a lot of really good anime. And I think after doing all the tallying and thinking, which I didn't do any tallying at all, I just kind of
You're just gonna guess.
That,
Well, it's not
The
guessing.
point-
I'm just
the-
kind of going off of things we talked about and stuff like
the
that.
points don't really matter.
Yeah,
The points are
Yeah.
just like Paris Hilton. They don't matter.
and see, to me, quite frankly, this episode, Jeremy won.
Woohoo!
That was to me. He kind of started off pretty strong with
With Inuyasha
Inuyasha
and all that.
and I have a fondness of Inuyasha too myself.
I think we all three have a fondness with.
solid anime.
I think we have all three have a fondness with Inuyasha and Yu Yu Hakusho because it's stuff
Yeah.
we grew up watching,
Yeah,
and,
which-
and Dragon Ball Z.
not saying that the animes he chose are better. None of that. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Like,
Michael
Owen-
came up with some good
He
ones
came
too.
up with
yeah,
some really good ones.
yeah.
That was the thing, and I was
That-
just
that-
like,
there is-
"Daggum."
There is
But
one
to
that
me, between the two of y'all, the one that had the anime that I watched the most of and kind of
yeah.
reminisced with was the ones that Jeremy kind of talked about.
Yeah.
I mean, we
So-
didn't bring up any real modern ones like Sword Art Online or Assassination Classroom,
See, I like
but
Sword
they're
Art
they're
Online.
good. They're good too.
I like Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
But only up to like season 2 and
You see,
or 3,
I was-
whichever one. Whenever they went to Elfham.
I was at Walmart one time and I was looking around in the electronics section. You know how they have all like the collectibles and all that,
Mhm.
and they had what was his name, the professor from Assassination Classroom.
Koro Sensei.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude.
They had a figurine of his, and right there next to it was a Yusuke Hiramishi. He was shooting his spirit gun.
Oh, nice.
And here's another one right there beside it. It gets a lot better. And I talk about this guy a lot because he's everybody's favorite pervert.
Mhm.
And they had a Hisoka figure, and I put all three of these guys in a battle. I'm like, I wonder which one would win. 'Cause they're all
Koro-sensei.
super strong.
Yeah.
Koro Sensei is a giant supercomputer
Yeah. Hisoka is just a giant
with a
pervert.
lot of tentacles.
Hisoka can just kill anybody.
Yeah. Well, guys,
And
Yeah, we got to
we're
wrap
gonna
it up.
end here.
yeah,
I know we
You
can.
want
I know
extra?
there's more. I know there's a lot more anime.
and there will be more anime in another episode, maybe somewhere in the future.
Maybe there's going to be an anime part 2.
Ooh.
And maybe I'll be on that one again. Maybe not.
And then
it's
maybe
you.
part
Maybe
3.
it's Michael. Maybe it's none of us.
Who knows?
Who knows?
It just
It's gonna
disappeared
hit
like
you.
a ghost. Who knows?
Yeah, the only thing is if we disappear like a ghost, how would they know? We can't. We're not filming ourselves.
Not yet.
One day, maybe one day we will.
I am looking
With,
at a
with a
couple
little bit of
camcorders.
special effects.
Yeah, I like to get a little bit more, set up to where we could have like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
More foam on the wall or something like
You
that. so
should
that
you
way
should have like
less echo.
you should have like one of those things where you press a button and it has like audience.
We do.
Yeah,
We do.
we do, but
Yeah.
I don't like using those. I don't like using those.
Be
for
like,
podcasts.
be like on iCarly, except for just doing random dancing. We just do random noise.
But well, everybody, we'll see y'all in the next episode. Well, we won't see you. You'll hear us though in the next episode of Stolen Attention. You have a nice day. Take care.
Bye.
Peace, y'all.